but she knows my name. Follows me through every high and shame. People ask, who broke your heart for real? I smile and say, that's just Lucille. Picked her up in a fire and smoke, saved her like a prayer I never spoke. Two men fought for a woman that night, and Lucille held on through the fright. The truth about Lucille, she's more than wood and steel. She speaks when I got nothing to say, cries when the pain won't go away. She never left, she never will. That's the truth about Lucille. I've held her close in cheap motel rooms, told her secrets that outlast the tomb. No ring, no vow, no heel to heal, but I gave my soul to Lucille. I lost women, friends, and pride, but she stayed with me every ride. She don't judge, she just feels. That's the love I found in Lucille. She gave my sorrow something gold. She don't need a spotlight or a deal, she just needs me to feel. Yeah, that's the truth about Lucille.
You never asked for fame or light, you just waited there each night while I poured out all I feel. This one's for you, dear Lucille. Through smoke-filled bars and hotel floors, you stayed steady through it all and more. No goodbyes, no bitter deals, just faithful strings and honest steel. Dedicated to Lucille, you're the voice behind what's real. Every cry, every slide, you've been right there by my side. Not just wood, the sound. You lift me when I'm down. Yeah, this song's for you, Lucille. When the world turned cold and strange, you sang the blues that never changed. In your notes I found what's true. No woman ever loved like you. I held you closer than a friend. You've seen my breaks, my bends, my end. And when I'm gone, they'll know I feel my whole soul lived through Lucille. You've been my heart, my will. Not a whisper, not a name, but a fire in every flame. If there's one truth I reveal, I was made whole by Lucille.
You never spoke a single word, but you knew every cry I heard. While the world just came and went, you stayed and never asked for rent. Through lonely nights and broken strings, you healed me with the notes you'd bring. No need to talk, no need to mend, 'cause me and you, we more than friends. Lucille, you know my soul. Played me back when I lost control. You're the only one who understands the shaking truth in these worn hands. It ain't just cards, it don't pretend. Me and you, we more than friends. You never judged the paths I chose. You sang the truth the silence knows. While lovers left and nights would end, you stood strong, you never bent. I I gave you stories, scars, and sweat, and you gave me blues I won't forget. If I had to start again, you'd still be there, not just a friend. Me and you, we more than friends.
I played through nights that had no end. Watched lovers leave, watched loves fatigue. But through the silence and the sting, you stayed with me, one last string. Lucille, you cried when I was numb. You sang the words I couldn't strum. Every bend a tear would cling, till I was left with one last string. To one last string. The lights go dim, the stage is bare, but you still hum like you were there. In your wood my heart still rings, in your quiet one last string. I gave you every part of me. Now there's not much left to be, but as long as
remember me. And one last string.
You were there when the lights went low, when no one stayed and I had to go. You never asked what I couldn't feel, you just played on. Thank you, Lucy. I held you close through every fight. We cried together every night. The crowd saw songs, but I knew what's real. It was me and you. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you for the midnight tunes, for filling up the empty rooms, for every note that helped me heal, for holding true. Thank you, Lucille, in every tear, in every thrill. My heart spoke through you, Lucille. You taught me love, you taught me pain. You gave me voice through pouring rain. While words got lost and wounds won't heal, you stayed in tune. Thank you, Lucille. If I fade and memories slip, you'll still hum on every fingertip. You're more than wood, more than steel. You're my soul. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you for the songs we knew, for standing tall when I fell through, for every joy you helped me feel, forever and always. Thank you, Lucy.